Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today's February 15th, Monday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future, before diving into District0x, DNTUSDC, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign-up and a qualifying deposit of $100, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. But I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in the markets first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? We do have Bitcoin dominance down about 0.3% today. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 0.3% today, while total altcoin market cap up slightly about 0.5% today. So this is the most ideal scenario of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, is when we actually do see Bitcoin price action trailing that of total altcoin market cap. So in this case, total altcoin market cap is gaining, while Bitcoin price action is having a slight pullback. On the daily time frame here for Bitcoin dominance is still my focus, because since we had actually made a lower low about 2 days ago here, we had a bounce which was signaled by this bullish divergence right here. Okay, we had a lower low comparing this low with this low, however with a higher low on the RSI here. That is classic bullish divergence. Yielded a bullish candle here before finally getting rejected by the daily 221 MA on the daily time frame. Now let's see if Bitcoin dominance will continue trending downwards from here. If it does, it's more ideal for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside, as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance changes course and trends back upwards. So my focus is still here. Bitcoin price action still running within these 2 trend lines I had initially estimated last night or earlier today, depending on where you guys are. Price action on Bitcoin price action here pulled all the way back to below 46K. This brought quite a bit of the altcoins down with it, and Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, if you guys do remember, or if you guys have taken a look. A lot of the altcoins came down with the Bitcoin pullback there, okay, and quite a bit of losses. So if Bitcoin price action pulls back again, this could still have an effect on the total altcoin market cap, and the magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Now let's take a look into DNTUSDC and see what exactly has gone on in this market since last time I've spoken. I'll be taking a look into the higher time frames RSIs from the monthly down to the daily time frame, and checking for any red flags in terms of overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios, indicating to me that the bulls are losing momentum on any of these specific time frames. Monthly time frame, we have an RSI reading of about 95. I don't see a possible bearish divergence scenario here yet, but 95 is still a very overbought RSI reading. So some type of pullback, I would not say it's unreasonable. Could it still keep going? Yes, it has some room to keep going on in terms of the RSI here, 95 out of 100. But I'll be very cautious of any pullbacks from here. On the weekly time frame here, we're at about 93. Okay, no possible bearish divergence scenario I see here. Okay, 3-day time frame, we're at about 89, but I don't see possible bearish divergence scenario here as well. Daily time frame, we're at RSI reading about slightly under 80, okay? Possible bearish divergence scenario here, because I'll be comparing with the next high that the price action makes on the daily time frame with the last high right here, okay? The last high on the daily time frame here had a RSI reading of about 88. So in order to negate possible bearish divergence scenario on the daily time frame, the next high it actually makes does have to be an RSI reading of about 88. Let's go down to the 2-hour time frame and see what exactly could be going on in here. On the 2-hour time frame, I do see a possible inverse complex head and shoulders pattern that could be developing. Now, I chose the 2-hour time frame and the 40-cent level to be the resistance or the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, okay? Because we have not had any 2-hour candle closes above this 40-cent area, okay? This is the earliest time frame we don't have a candle close above the 40-cent area, which I think it's reasonable as resistance, as its psychological support, and from past trading history here. Now let's take a look into the measure target here. Measure target is taken by measuring the neckline of the pattern down to the bottom of the pattern here. Okay, so it's difference it's from 40 cents down to about 23 cents. Okay, about 23 cents. So a difference about 17 cents. So 57 cents would be the measure target. Measure targets are approximate theoretical targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Now, this is still very preliminary because the inverse complex head and shoulders pattern is not fully developed yet. Okay, so everything I said about the measure target is still preliminary. I'm still waiting for this inverse head and shoulders pattern to complete. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action does have to at least come up to the 40-cent level. It could get rejected, okay? But I want to see this inverse complex head and shoulders pattern get fully developed, and then finally getting 2-hour candle closes above the 40-cent level and staying close above the 40-cent level and go towards its measured target. Now, even though this is a bullish pattern, I would not lose track of the overbought RSI readings I had just gone over on the higher time frames there, okay? Because those could still be bearish signals, even though we do have a bullish pattern here. Bearish case scenario. The last low I'll be considering would be about 32-cent level, which was the last low right here for this left shoulder, okay? So if price action gets rejected at about the 40-cent area and starts closing below the 32-cent level, which was the low for the left side of the shoulder here, I'll be a little cautious because this tells me that this inverse head and shoulders pattern could be invalidated as we're getting the right shoulder here to actually be lower than the left shoulder over there, okay, over here, okay. So this inverse head and shoulders pattern could be invalidated if I start seeing 2-hour candle closes below the 32-cent level. And I could be looking at another pattern instead. It could be a cup and handle pattern, but I'll be more cautious if we start getting 2-hour candle closes below the 32-cent level for the reason I just mentioned. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.